It is Monday night, and we are live in the Madhouse. This is the Maverick Soul Hour. I am your host, Tommy Marr, and one of my favorite shows tonight, and you all know what I'm talking about, but before I go into anything, as usual, I got to talk about last week and what's gone on. So, number one, I have to send my love and my special, special thanks to my special girl, the one and only Miss Parita Kitson, who was on the show last week. And if you watch that show, you know what I'm talking about. That woman is unbelievable. She is not only an unbelievable singer, but an unbelievable person. She's a great human being. I love her. I love you, Parita. I can't say enough about your soul and how the joy that you bring to people when you, through your performance and your love by loving people. And I love you for that. And I hope everything is going well over at the Electric Randy Land with your videos. And say hello to Randy and everybody else over there, Mr. Michelangelo and everybody. So thank you so much, Parita. It was a joy. I had so much great response back on the show, and your vocals and what you did here. You also showed the world that you don't have to be secluded to one type of music. I mean, you got up and did some heavy rock and roll, and then you came back with some unbelievable R&B that just had me in tears. Had 4 men sitting on that couch over there in tears. So you did your job, girl. So thank you. I also want to talk about a telethon that we're going to be doing. We just came out of a meeting, and the telethon, the name of the telethon is going to be Renee Marie's Language of Love. And the telethon is going to be about bringing awareness to stroke victims. And Renee is a friend of Madhouse's. She's done my show before. She's also an amazing vocalist, a great talent, a great human being, a great humanitarian. I could not say enough great things about her. We are so behind what she's doing and bringing this awareness to the world, not just locally. We're going to have this thing. We're going to do a 6-hour telethon. It's not going to be for a while yet. I believe it is April 8th, which is Palm Sunday, but it'll be 2015. But we'll keep you advised along the way. We're going to keep you posted on what's going on with that. Renee is going to have some amazing, I mean, we just were in a meeting about this, and you are not going to believe the talent that's going to be on this show that day. It's going to go on for 6 hours, and I guarantee you will be locked to your viewer watching this show, because it's time that this is also brought, a lot of things are brought to the world in awareness, but this is something that is very special and something that isn't really as talked about as a lot of other things, such as cancer, breast cancer and that, and certainly not taking anything away from any of that, but you very seldom hear anything about strokes. And this is going to be, and actually the name, she has a book out. Renee, what's the name of your book?
Stroke of Luck.
Pick up this book, Stroke of Luck, and I'll tell you something. It'll bring you into reality. It's something that everybody really needs to learn about, because I'll guarantee everybody in this room and everybody watching at home knows someone that's had a stroke. So we are at Madhouse. We are very, very excited that we can be a part of bringing this awareness to the world. And Renee, we are so blessed to help you, and we'll do anything we can for you. And I guarantee this one's going to be off the charts. So believe me, stay tuned for that one, and we will keep you posted. I also have something here, which I'm going to need a minute to do this, if you don't mind. But everybody out there, everybody that knows me or knows Madhouse knows Mr. Neville Chesters. Now, if you don't know Mr. Neville Chesters, Neville was the road manager for Jimi Hendrix, Cream, The Who, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, James Taylor. It goes on and on and on. He's worked with everyone in the world. He's worked with Zeppelin. He did the Sgt. Pepper's album with the Beatles. I mean, the guy is, I defy you to tell me a roadie that's done more, or a road manager. Neville, he's having a rough time. He got back in England. We got him back there through Pete Townsend from The Who, and we had a going away party for him right here on my show, and we had all of his friends. We had Leo Lyons from 10 Years After call in from England. Vince Martell called in. T.M. Stevens from The Pretenders called in. The list is endless, but George was here. George Fedden was here. Michelangelo was, everybody was here. And also that night, we surprised Neville, unbeknownst to him, with getting him inducted into the New York Blues Hall of Fame. And actually, he called me last night because I have been worried because, you know, we are kind of like brothers. We've been really tight for a long time now, and he's become part of my family. I mean, we have him at Janine's parents for dinner. You know, once a week we were taking him over there. So I mean, Neville has become very close, and I hope you're watching. I know it's 3 a.m, Neville. I hope you're watching, but I really ask for everyone to please send some prayers because he really, truly needs them. He's really having a really, really tough time. He needs a few operations, and his heart is very weak now, and he cannot go under anesthesia. So it's a real rough road. He's completely crippled now. He cannot even get out of bed. So I please, please, please ask you, please, to send your prayers to Neville Chesters, my brother and my friend, and Madhouse's brother and friend, and everybody here knows Neville, and everyone loves you, Neville. So please, I hope you're watching. I hope you set your alarm clock. I don't think you did, but if you didn't. But he did call me yesterday. We spoke for about 45 minutes because I was very concerned because I haven't heard from him, and I had heard from him weekly, and up to this point I didn't hear from him. So I did talk to him yesterday, and throughout the conversation I said, Neville, is there anything you want to tell the people? Maybe I'll record it. He goes, oh, that would be beautiful. So I don't know how this is going to go because I'm going to hit this thing and we'll see what happens. But this is from yesterday's conversation with Neville, and please send your blessings and prayers for him. Sure. All right, this is my brother Neville Chesters, live from England. Neville, let the people know what's happening.
Okay, tell me, apart from sending my love, obviously, I got a few problems with surgery, but I am still alive, and it's just after Valentine's Day, and I have a problem getting online because I'm not getting around too easy, but I'm okay, and I'm going to get sorted with the medical system, and then I'll be back. Yeah? And so I send my love to you and to everybody that watches the show because you have a wonderful audience, I know. I mean, you know. So I guess that's it.
All right, my man, and you better stay in contact with me. I'll be sending over your plaque for your Hall of Fame induction. And
Okay.
well, we had a long conversation before this, so
Yeah. I'm thinking about it now, I'm almost crying, thinking, why can't I be back there? I want to be back. Apart from the fact you've got 3 feet of snow, apparently.
3 feet. Oh God, it's a horror.
3 feet
It's
of
a
water.
horror.
I mean, anyway. Let's just talk about the bloody weather. All right, I'm going to send you the email now,
Okay.
and then I'll keep in touch and keep letting you know what's going on.
All right, and I'll let the people know what's going on with you. And just so you know that everyone over here loves you. We miss you very much, and you get yourself together, and we want your ass back here.
I've got to do it. I know I have to do it.
All right.
Yeah. It's actually it's pretty much what I'm doing all this for to get through so I can come back.
All right.
So I'll talk to you soon. I'll email you straight away. I'll talk to you soon. I love you and Janine and everybody. And rock on. And let me see what I can do tomorrow night.
Okay.
Promise. Let me see what I can do.
All right. We love you, Neville. Hang in there, brother, and I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you this week.
Love you too.
Okay. Be well. Well, there you go. So that's Mr. Neville Chesters. Again, I say, please send your prayers to him. He really needs them, and he's a great guy. So with that, we're going to take a quick commercial, and then we're going to get happy. Because I got some of my really good friends here that's going to make all you happy. So hang in there. Get yourself tight. We'll be right back with the Maverick Soul.
YesWeCare.net is a 501c3 charity that provides help to veterans and their families. Please visit YesWeCare.net and donate in any way you can by purchasing our beautiful frame prints or relaxation CDs and DVDs, even smooth jazz CDs. YesWeCare.net. Remember, our troops are on their way home. They need all the support they can get. YesWeCare.net.
I am Tom Mealy for the Harrison Law Group, and I have been telling you for years that getting involved in an automobile accident is no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. If you've been involved in an accident of any kind, and you go to a law firm that says you have no case, it's simple. It's because they can't do it and they don't get it. You need to call us directly at 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's that big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
You know, play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
We are back with the Maverick Soul in the Madhouse. I am Tommy Marr, and guess what? We're going to start this segment with a little happiness. Come on, girl, show me that happy dance.
I do the happy dance at least once a day, and this is what I call the happy dance. Woo-hoo! I'm happy, 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 happy,
Miss Amber Ferrari.
And I really do that every day. Ask them.
There's absolutely nothing better. Thank you, Amber. There's absolutely nothing better than having your good friends with you, sitting by a fire on a snowy night in New York, hanging out, talking about music. Does it get any better? So let me first go through. Everyone, I know you all know, Mrs. Amber Ferrari,
No,
Mr.
everybody.
Chris Ferrari,
Woohoo!
Mr. Eddie Asnick,
Woohoo!
a hunk of Joplin's Pearl, and the main squeeze over here. I love having these guys here, and anybody that doesn't know, these guys did my first show ever. They did my first show in the last studio we had, and they did my first show in this new studio. So they are history along with me. Chris, we're going to give him a no-dose in a minute. See, that's when you know you got friends, when they're just actually that comfortable that, like, he's kind of, you know, it's the fireplace. It's the fireplace. It's the fireplace.
It's so cozy.
But,
I just need a good book.
To me, it doesn't get any better than this. I'm not uncomfortable. There's nothing scripted here. We're just going to be us, and that's it. We're going to have a night of just talking about good things, good music, good people, great talent. And I want to start by, of course, talking with Miss Amber, which I've actually had the privilege of knowing these guys since really your first gig, your first big gig.
It was our second gig ever.
Right,
Since
but
I
your
put
first
the band
big
back
one.
together. But that was the first big one. Our first
Which
one
was at the Paramount Theater.
Was the Paramount, correct. And actually, the show that's coming up was where our very first show was.
Yeah. So I've actually got to see this morphing of incredible people that have just exploded. I mean, exploded in a great way because, first of all, they work very hard, very, very hard. And if anybody thinks you're just going to go out there and throw a band together and make a big name, it's not going to happen. We had a conversation the other night about construction. I did a show over here with a construction guy about what goes on behind the scenes. I mean, I know the musicians out there know, but the people who are not musicians and don't really see, there's so much work that goes, and I know personally, I know how hard this woman works. This woman works 20 hours a day. I know that. Whether it's promoting on Facebook, whether it's meeting people for lunches or, signing contracts or whatever it might be. She is the real deal. And actually, our buddy Sandy from the Dix Hills Performing Arts Center, he loves your work ethic. It's incredible. And it shows, though. I mean, from the beginning at the Paramount to where you are now is just, I mean, the Paramount's a big deal.
That was really awesome. And actually, it was the Paramount had just opened and started, running. So
And,
it's cool.
and I'll be honest with you, I never even heard of you before that. And I was at Woodstock. Janis Joplin is, and I remember seeing it in the paper, and I told Janine, I said, we got to go see this. We got to go see this. We had great seats, and then I don't know how long it was after that, but somehow we connected again, and we met, and I gave you the rock. I gave her a rock from underneath the stage at the 69 Woodstock, and I said, this rock is going to bring you such stardom, and so far it's doing pretty well. And it's just great to see. I love to see good people do well, and I know all of you guys personally. I mean, I've hung out. We've been to many parties together. We've been to each other's homes, and this guy's got a real big house with a nice big studio in it. And I've also been to your house, and it's a beautiful home, and just beautiful. I love the people in your group, and you have such a support group. It's amazing, and not many people have that. I mean, a lot of people have a fan base or they have a following in that, but yours is. I mean, we did Woodstock together the last summer in Bethel at Yazga's Farm, and I really got to know everybody on a much more personal. Even though I knew them, it was a much more personal basis, and what I like the most is that the love and the spirituality in the group is so strong. I mean, and the humor is so good. It's just, I usually, when I go to things like that, I'm really not all that comfortable because I'm always looking. But I've been to parties with you guys, and you walk in the door and you're cool. I mean, you're comfortable, it's relaxed because everybody's good. There's not a bad apple in the bag, and I love to see how they go behind you and support you. It's such.
Yeah, I'm truly blessed.
You
I
are.
have a really great team behind me, and I love everyone with all my heart, and they've got my back.
Right.
And they're my rock, including my band, because you want me to sing?
I will sing later. Don't worry about it.
But,
Look, we got Rich Bolter over here taking some pictures.
But,
it's what he does. It's what he does. Just a little commercial there for my brother. See, he's part of the family,
but
too.
I am. I am really, truly blessed, and it is a lot of hard work.
It is.
Especially when you work a regular job. And as many of you, I've said many a times, I learn my music in the car. But I am, and you're part of that team, Madhouse TV, and you and Ginny personally. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And even I hate the word fans because it makes you sound like big-headed, but I like everyone friends because I talk to everybody.
I know you do.
personally.
But that makes
And
it-
I met so many, and I love them all. Thank you all so much. I mean, they're so much fun. I can't wait to meet a bunch of them that I haven't even met yet, that we've been just chatting back and forth on Facebook
Right.
this coming Saturday. It's just like, it's going to be
got
very
we
overwhelming.
got the Woodstock crew
I know,
coming
it's
down,
gonna.
too.
Usually we have rowdy shows. I said, oh boy, this is going to be double rowdy.
Well,
So I'm
and if
looking
anyone
forward.
doesn't know, if you live on Venus, next Saturday night,
Yes.
February 22nd,
Actually, this Saturday.
next Saturday night.
Yeah, I guess it is. It's Monday.
I think
Sorry.
it's the
I'm
next
sleeping.
one.
It's the
Yeah,
next
you're
one
right.
coming.
The next one.
It's this one.
The next one, no matter how you cut that,
Yes,
Eddie.
it would be the next one.
He's the bass player.
He's the brains.
I'm
And he's Polish.
Jak tam wszystko w porządku? Pan?
What do you
Dzień
say?
dobry, pan. I speak a little bit. But Saturday night, Theater 3, Port Jeff, New York, out on the island. Be there. I know there's not many
There's
tickets
less
left, so
than
you
80
guys
now. So, yeah, I'm
get your
excited.
tickets. We're going to be there. Come say hello. We're going to.
50 degrees, yeah. It's supposed to be
It's
like
gonna,
close
we're
to
going to bring
50 degrees.
suntan
Woo!
lotion. We're going to bring beach chairs. We're filling the theater with sand, beach blankets. It's going to be nice.
Palm trees. I know Jen Airwick's got to have palm trees somewhere, right, Jen?
The crew will take care of the palm trees, the backdrop. But going back to what you're doing and all the work, the people really don't see how they don't see how much effort goes into it. I mean, and I know. And I don't even call them your team. I call them your friends because they
Yes,
are
exactly.
your dear friends. I
are.
think they would go in a foxhole with you and have your back at any given moment.
Absolutely.
And that's better than a team.
Absolutely.
And I've seen them in action. I've done many shows with you, and I've seen the love and everybody. It works like a fine engine. It's
I don't
really,
even have to worry about it. Everyone's
really good.
assigned their thing
Right.
to do, and I don't have to think about it. And it's just so wonderful not
And
to
the-
have
and-
to think about every single thing.
Right. And the
you
great
know.
thing about Amber's shows also, and Joplin's Pearls, I don't ever think I don't
Well, when
count
you
guys.
say
You know I
Amber,
do.
when you say Amber, everyone's included
I know.
because without them, I wouldn't be
Amber,
able to
Eddie.
sing. So
Yeah, no, we know where we are.
No.
when you say Amber, they know you mean
No,
me.
but I these guys do deserve so much credit.
Absolutely.
I mean, and Donna and Linda and Jim. I mean, they're just such great people. And Jim Carroll. I mean, where are you going to meet a better
Let me
guy
just
than
tell
Jim
you,
Carroll?
he was almost going to be here tonight. We were going to
Almost made
surprise
it.
you.
One of these
Almost
times,
made
Jim.
it.
Jim, you owe me. You're 0 for 4. 0 for 4. But
Is it over?
it's great. It's great to see you guys, and I always love having you here. And I really want to push these couple of tickets though, because if you live on Long Island, we got people coming from Vermont for this show.
I know,
So
there's people coming from everywhere.
do yourself a favor. If you really, everybody's been bogged down in the snow, locked in the house. Get out and get your butts down to Theater 3 this coming Saturday night for the Polish people.
Hey, I'm half Polish.
I'm half Polish.
half
Oh, that's right. I
Polish.
forgot.
Dzień dobry, pani.
Half-
Get down to the Theater 3 in Port Jefferson. It'll be great. I guarantee it, because one
Oh, I
thing, you
can't.
never know what you're going to get with Amber. She never does the same show twice. It's always something
No,
different.
no, I
So
can't.
come on down, show your support, and hear real music. Hear real music. You will not be sad. You will be very happy, and you could come and even say, you were right, because they will blow you away. They are great people, great musicians. So with that, let's hear some local news. Now, we have the show coming up next Saturday. How do you feel about that? You all set? You ready? You ready to roll?
We're almost ready. We have our final rehearsal where I bring in all the extra pieces, like the trombone and trumpet, and I have. I'm really excited. This show. It was a surprise if you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, but if you are friends, you know this, and I guess I'll let one of the cats out of the bag. But Frank Latore, he's a phenomenal harmonica player, and his band is Frank Vittori and the King Bees, a phenomenal band. He
Really
will be
good.
joining us on harmonica, and
Just played with Johnny
hopefully,
Winter.
yeah, he just
I
played
think
with
last week or
At
plays
BB
with Johnny
King's.
Winter,
Yeah, he
And
got inducted also.
he's amazing. So I'm really thrilled to have him on the show, and hopefully Janice doesn't steal him to play in her segment because she likes
Hey,
to do that.
I know that girl.
And and then we have another surprise guest as well. And so tomorrow night's the final rehearsal. Everyone comes in and plays their parts with the heart of the band. And I don't mean that they're not heart of the band, but
Right.
the basic band that's on every show. And got my costume in the making. I always have to have new outfits. So I actually purchased 2 separate items and decided I wanted to have them put together a certain way. So my awesome designer, I went to her just this past weekend and said, can you do X, Y, and Z with what I'm doing? And it's in her hands, and I'll pick it up Friday, so I'm excited for that. Which leads us into, yes, the next big thing. When I went to meet her, I designed another outfit. I have these ideas in my head. Hopefully one day I'll be able to have my own clothing line. But I have this really cool idea because I'm excited that we're going to be opening up for Taylor Dane, March 29th at the Patchogue Theater. I'm so excited. I'm a big fan of Taylor Dane.
Yeah.
She's a phenomenal vocalist, and I'm looking
You
forward
look
to
like,
meeting her.
you're your kid's sister.
Yeah, everyone says it. They've always said that. But I'm really looking forward to meeting her. And so I have the outfit being made, and we're...
And that's at the Patchogue
that's
Theater.
at the Patchogue Theater, March 29th. Tickets are already going on sale, and I have to say, so many of my friends have already purchased, like over 100 of them. And I know where pretty much everyone is seating because they're telling me, which is really cool because I'll be able to know who's in what
Right.
section. But so I'm really excited. Tickets are on sale, and they're starting to sell each day now. So better get your tickets soon so you're not sitting far back. But I'm really excited because whoever is attending the show this coming Saturday at Theater 3, you'll all get a postcard about the show. And if you go to my merchandising table, there will be index cards there. And everyone's to put their name and email address, and it must be legible. And hopefully Janice won't give me a hard time. Because I'm going to actually ask Janice if she can pick the name out of the bucket at the end of the show, and whoever's name is chosen will get the pair of tickets to see us open up for Taylor Dane March 29th at the show. They'll get the tickets right then and there Saturday night in their hands.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
yeah, I'm really excited. So
that
that's
is going to be some show. Taylor Dane and Amber Ferrari and Joplin's Pearl. Get on that one. Also, more big news. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah. No, go ahead. Let's go to the next one.
I also know the hardworking band put in a big day yesterday. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm very excited.
And then I also would like to hear from the gentleman about that too also.
Absolutely. Well, actually, I just put up on Facebook, I started a Pledge Music page. Pledge Music is where my friends can make a pledge, a $5 pledge. We'll get you the download of the single as soon as it's released before anybody else. Yes, thank you so much for your donation, you and Janine. Thank you so much. And thank you so much to everyone who donated. I am aware of it, and that's
One
why
second.
I'm thanking. Yeah?
Donate. She's at 87%. By the time this show is over, I'd like to see her at 100%. $5. Come on. $5.
Yeah, you get to download
Let's
the
get
song
her there. 87.
right away.
Because if she doesn't get to 100, she has to give the money back. I don't want the money back. I want her to make the record. Put the money in. $5. That's all I'm asking. $5. Get it to 100%. Get them to 100%, please, before the show's over.
The link is on my Facebook. You can click on it and do that there. I'm releasing a new single March 18th. I'm going to release it just before opening for Taylor Dane. The name of the song is called Plastic Passes. And we were in the studio yesterday at Cove City Sound Studios in Glen Cove, Richie Canada's studio. It was a very long day, but we completed the entire song in one day. And we just got to go back to mix it. And then it goes for mastering and artwork. And Mr. Rich Balter, thank you so much. He's going to be rocking a really great
We have his
cover
pictures
for
showing
the
up
single.
there right now on the
Yes.
screen. Yeah. Rich is an amazing photographer.
Yes.
Anybody who needs somebody to work some magic on their bands, Rich Balter
Absolutely.
Photography.
It's what he does. And seriously,
what
he
he
has
does.
phenomenal photos. Go to his website.
He's
You
not
can get
Polish.
any photo you like on a mug, on a T-shirt. I've had them framed, and the quality
We
is
have
just
him hanging in the
impeccable.
studio.
I know. So, really. So
He's a great guy. Forget about the photography.
He's all right.
He's all right. Right.
I'll keep them.
Now, just keep them in mind. Any of you bands out there looking to get done right, Rich Balter Photography. Look him up on Facebook.
Yes, or rbalterphoto.com.
There you
So
go.
There you go. But, so yes, we spent the whole day in the studio, and we just got to, like I said, go in for mastering. But the guys were there. Let them talk, because I feel like
So,
I'm a chatterbox.
Chris, how'd it go?
It was a really great experience. The song took on a life of its own, which is what I love about being in the studio and recording, because you as a band, we come up with a basic track of the song, each playing our own parts, and then in the studio, you could add things, and it just
Different
it starts
ideas.
to breathe. It starts to tell you where it wants to go, and this song actually took a direction it wanted to go, and it just went. And
That's
it was
good.
Someplace that we weren't anticipating when we first went in, which is really a great experience.
Yeah, because I know with me, I mean, I'd much rather go in a studio and
Oh.
not even recording, just being there with a bunch of friends, jamming and making stuff up as you go. There's nothing, no better rush in the world. It's just like cleansing yourself. It's great. But to get it on, to record it as a single, and you're happy, and it came out better than you even anticipated, it's a win-win. I mean, God.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Ed?
What he said.
He's
Did
Polish. He can't speak.
It's like he said.
No, Eddie,
on a life of its
Come on,
own.
Eddie. Come on.
Eddie is one of the greatest guys you'll ever meet. He's an amazing bass player, but again, as the rest of them, better even a human being. He's a great guy and a fun guy, because
He's men's
we've
and
done a
men's.
lot of shows with Amber together, and he's always been my start button. And we've had. I've seen that one video where he's walking by real creepy, like, "Are you gonna go?" But he's. What'd you get out of yesterday?
I had a good time. I like going to the studio. I
No,
like
but did
recording.
Well, one of the
What
comments that he said, which really, it's like the song is a different song now.
It is.
It
We went in
changed.
one way because we had rehearsed it a few times, a certain way. And then when we got into the room and we started to record it, it went its own way.
That's cool.
And there's some surprises on that song and stuff. It's going to be, it's a really good
Okay,
song.
you mentioned our special guest on the song. Go ahead.
Oh, Richie Canada?
Yes.
Yeah, Richie played on it. And it was great. We were there all day. I mean, we had a great time. The vocals. We had a good time. There's not much I
She
can
was
say.
okay?
Was she okay?
I was men's and men's.
We had fun. That's the good
Yeah,
thing
we had a
about
good
what
time.
we do.
Wow,
We have fun. We're not in there with egos or any problems. We have a good time when we record or when we do music. They come, they write songs, and we put them together, and we just
But,
gel. It's just a gel. That's what it is.
Anybody that does watch this show, I am constantly talking about chemistry. You can take 5 or 4 or 3 great musicians, put them together, and it doesn't work. If the chemistry's not there, it's just never going to work. I mean, you've seen these
It's a
jams
team.
on TV with the biggest names in the business, and you go, well, that wasn't so good. But if the chemistry, and I know you guys, and I know the chemistry's right, and I know the love is there, and it means so much.
We spend a lot
and
of
you
time
see it,
together.
you can feel it, you can see it. It transforms from the stage to the audience,
We
And
spend a
that
lot of
means
time
a
together.
lot.
That's
It
why.
means a lot.
We
It
do a
really
lot
does.
together.
Well,
There
you go.
We're music.
I was watching the Aerosmith thing last night, and they did nothing together. They just wanted to be as far away from each other, and look at the troubles they had. I mean, this is a beautiful thing. This is what it should be all about. Good friends, love, and music. I mean, God, what gets better than that? What gets better than that?
Recording it.
That's part of the music part, Ed.
Is that like next
She's
Saturday?
Polish. Come on.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday, we're playing the music, right?
I hope so.
Are you coming?
I'll be there.
Really?
I'll be there. You want me there?
Yeah.
I'll be there.
I want to share the love.
I'm going to be watching you like nobody's business.
Okay. And I feel the love.
I feel it every time I've seen you guys. I mean, I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I'm a Woodstock guy anyway, but I like the first half of the show. And if you don't know, I mean, I'm sure most of you do know, but they do start off with the show, and they do all the rock legends, and she does everybody. I don't know who you're going to be doing this time, but I mean, from Grace Slick to Joan Jett to Hart to Melissa Etheridge, Pat Benatar.
Don't
And
be giving hints there,
I have to help him.
Mr.
I'm
Ed.
Polish, part
Paul
Polish.
Polish.
So
Not only that, we do
Anybody
some
knows?
Beatles. we've done
Beatles,
Who, it's like it's
The
just a
Who,
mix, match,
Pinball Wizard, we had the last time, right?
Yeah, that was actually a medley of 3 of the Who songs. we
Yeah,
did. Yeah, it was
you know,
awesome.
so you
We
never
had a good
know.
time.
I don't even know. But I'm willing. I'm going to be there watching and listening, and it's great to hear you guys. They're good.
And what's really cool is because sometimes some people say, I want to hear this song, and I know I just did it at the last show.
Right.
So I'll do is I'll change it up, and I'll put a different
Well-
instrumentation to it.
Well, see, I got
Or
to
a
tell you,
different costume.
I got to tell you, and I think you might know this. I do get upset if you don't do Barracuda, though,
I know.
because that
I'm
is like one of my
sorry.
favorite female vocalist songs of all time, and she kills it.
I
She
know,
just
but I can't
kills
do it every show.
Could do a sound check. Maybe I'll come early.
All right, since you're my friend
All
and you're
right.
half Polish, are you half or whole Polish?
I'm a whole Polish. That's probably how it started, I guess. I don't know.
I did put Barracuda back in the set for the show.
All right, see?
See how easy that was.
See, now they all know
You
one
can-
of the songs we'll be playing in the first set.
And look at that nice memory sitting over there for you.
I know. Thank you so much. If
I know you
Tom-
guys can't see, but there's a pair of my congas
Yes.
are over here with my
And he
bongos
lent them
and-
to me for my Patrick Theater show, and I had my dad come up and play with us.
Well,
and
that-
he didn't play for over 30, 35 years, and he really rocked it.
That
Actually,
was
I have
great.
I just received a video from it. I'm going to clip the song with my dad playing. I'm going to post it on
It was
Facebook
great.
for everybody
and,
to see
and the
and
joy
enjoy
on
it.
his face was at rehearsals with him too. But
Yeah.
it just, you know, it
Thank
made
you
it,
so
it
much.
made him so happy.
Sure
It was
did.
great. So that memory will be here every time you come in the studio
Yes.
anyway too. And they looked so good on that stage.
Yeah,
that
they
night.
did. They're really great
The pictures
looking.
that with your dad,
I
they came
know.
out with that.
They did.
I knew they'd be good. They'd be good. So, Chris, what's
Yes.
coming down the pike?
Well,
You're still writing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're always writing. We have a bunch of songs that are probably going to be coming out by by the end of the year. You know, we have a bunch of stuff that we're looking at now. We're concentrating on this plastic passes, and maybe we have something that I don't know when you're going to announce it, but towards the end of the year, something a little different.
Oh,
So
and
when-
I'll
when-
announce it when we come back from a commercial break.
When
then
can the?
coming soon. I'll
We're
talk
going to go to
about it.
commercial right now, but
I
when
don't know
can-
what I can say and what I can't say.
I know. I'm
we
watching.
always
I'm
watch
watching
it.
You
that
gotta
guy.
go home with me.
That's why I didn't
You just
say
wanna be on
anything.
the couch. Well, actually, I'd rather take the couch.
When can the friends expect plastic passes?
It's going to be released March 18th.
There you go. You heard it right here in the Madhouse with the Maverick Soul. And right now, we're going to go take a commercial, and we're going to come back, and we're going to have a little live music here with my buddies. Be right back. Hang in there. Get yourself tight.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
We are back with the Maverick Soul. I am Tommy Marr, and I am sitting here with my good friends, Mrs. Amber Ferrari, Chris Ferrari, and Eddie Yazdick from Joplin's Pearl. I believe at this point in time, I think, Janine, do you have a picture you want to show us up there? Oh, look at that. Isn't that? There you go.
What is that from?
That's the ad that I took out to thank everybody once again for voting for me for the Long Island Press's Best of Long Island 2014. I was voted Best Singer on Long Island, first place. So thank you so much, everyone, for voting every day. I love you to death. Thank you. And also, myself and my band were voted #1 Best Band Non-Cover for our original music of Long Island. So,
And rightfully so.
Thank you very much. It is the competition is based on votes and how many times your friends take the time out to vote for you each day for over like a 2.5-month process. It's a long process, and I have to say, I always say it, and I mean it with all my heart. I have the bestest friends and family around me.
You do.
And I thank God for it, and I
But
love all of you, and thank you.
It's because of how you guys are, though. I mean, if you were, divas and attitude people, you wouldn't have them. You have them for a reason. You have them for, #1, you're good people, and #2, you're a hardworking band and a hardworking young lady. And
Thank you.
that's the reward's what you get. If you want to, you want to be a grumpy ass and not have any fans or friends, that's what you're going to get. So,
But I'm going to let something out of the bag that Chris mentioned before the commercial break.
is it a sandwich or
Because,
something?
I'm hungry.
I know, you think they'd have something in this joint.
Yeah, really. But
Hunk of cheese or something.
Potato chip?
we
Piece of popcorn?
write a lot of music and so many different genres. I love all music. But we have like several songs that are really awesome, acoustic. And
I
we're
love
going
you- I love
to
acoustic.
release by the end of the year an acoustic
Oh, thank God.
CD. Yeah, so really excited about that. And
Well, I'll say something about the acoustic thing. If you guys really want to see, because I know tonight we are going to be a little tight on time, but
we'll do one song for you.
we did, in the old studio, these three beautiful people came in and they did a whole acoustic set, which I thought was really, really good.
I enjoy doing it. It's a different feel
It's a
from
different
being on
you,
a stage.
and I like that
And
ending.
I love that feel as well. The song we're doing tonight is not one of the ones that's going to be on the acoustic album because the song that we're going to do tonight, I absolutely hear it with full-fledged full band. But it's also nice acoustic, so we'll do that for you in a little bit.
Good,
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
good.
really, really excited. Got to mind these two guys. They're exhausted from the studio and getting up for work this morning. I'm tired too, but I always got energy. My nickname is the Energizer Bunny.
Eddie's ready. He's ready Eddie.
I just play.
Ready, steady,
He
Eddie.
just plays.
I just play.
It's now on Saturday night.
Yes.
The show is at 8. Starts
The
at 8.
show's at 8. The doors open at 7.
Okay.
And yeah.
Make
And
sure
it's-
you pick up those tickets. But more importantly, I really do me a favor. Make me look good for Amber and Chris and Eddie. They were at 87%. I don't think. What would it take? $100 or something to get
I
you to
don't
100%?
think it's even that.
Not even $100
It's not
bucks.
even 100.
Someone throw in a couple of bucks and get them to 100% so I can feel good, please, because they have to give the money back if they don't. And I'm not begging. I'm just asking. And if you love music and you love good people that deserve something good, throw a few bucks
And
in
I
there,
appreciate
please.
it. And I ask for the help only because to be able to produce
Hey.
a record of that quality.
Right. Hey, we understand
you
that.
know,
I mean, no,
it's-
we're not you're not asking for hundreds of thousands.
No.
You're asking for $5. So throw $5 in for me. All right? Thanks. Okay, we're going to cut to a commercial. We're going to come back with the fabulous Amber Ferrari, Chris Ferrari, and Mr. Eddie Yazdick. Right here, live in the Madhouse Studios on the Maverick Soul Hour. Get yourself tight. Get ready. It's coming. Be right back.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Dad, where do babies come from?
Well, there's Dad's big, shiny rocket ship. That's right, it's filled with babies. Babies of all kinds. And when the shiny rocket ship penetrates, Mommy and Dad goes, and when the time is just right, there's a space launch.
All systems go.
Babies of all kinds. Released all over the place. Yeah, Africa. Mommy's Babylandia. That's right, it's filled with babies. After an amazing 9 months, babies. And that, son, is where babies come from.
But Jake said babies come from
Planet Babylandia.
You go,
play with us on the bus.
Wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
We are back live with the Maverick Soul, and I can't think of 3 finer people I'd rather introduce on my show. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Amber Ferrari, Chris Ferrari, and Mr. Eddie Yaz. They're going to do their little thing for you. You want to get some? All right, do your thing.
Thank you so much, Tommy. The name of this song is called I Belong to You. It hasn't been recorded yet, but maybe it'll be a single in the future. But we enjoy playing it now anyway. I sit here now, all alone, thinking of you. The rain outside, I cry inside, still over you. Many teardrops fall my way when I think you might be. Though you left me, your memory stays so warm. I don't know what to do. I belong to you. Listen and wait. Love turns to hate, destined by fate. No more regrets, missing you less, day after day. Many teardrops fall my way when I think you might be. Though you left me, your memory stays. Oh, I don't know what to do. I belong to you. Many teardrops fall my way when I think you might be here. Though you left me, your memory stays. Oh, I don't know what to do. I belong to you. No more regrets, missing you less. No more regrets, missing you Chris Ferrari and Eddie Yasna.
It doesn't get much better than that. I know we're trying to load up a video for you. So I don't know where we're at with that, whether we're gonna have it. I don't know if we're gonna have it. We're trying to load up a video for you guys because we know. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. We are just trying to give you a little bonus package tonight. We're trying to load up a video of these guys. So let's, what else you want to say? Get them 87% to 100. I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to tell you again. No, really, do the right thing for good people, really. Because when I get out of here, I'm going to go right to my phone. I'm going to see if you guys did it, because I think you did. I just have a funny feeling you did. I have a good feeling you did anyway. $5, man, come on.
No, thank you so much.
How's it looking, guys? Do we have a shot? All right, we might have a shot to show this video.
We'll give them a little teaser of a little tiny piece of 2 lines of a song.
Go.
And then they can press play and block us out and put that in. How's that sound? So let's give them a little piece of Follow You On. This one's off of our CD called Electric Blue, and the name of this song is called Follow You On. And Richie Canada is a special guest on this song on the album as well. When this wasted love becomes revived again, this time I'll be sure to never go away. Let me find you now before I fall today. So I no longer pain. I follow you to that gentle place. I follow my heart, no time to waste. I follow you on, follow you on. I follow you on. When the sun goes down, I hear the sound of rain. Wish you were here by my side. This is how it needs to be. Here today, it's to stay. It's never go away. I follow you to that gentle place. I follow my heart, no time to waste. I follow you on, follow you on. I follow you on. I follow you to that gentle place. I follow my heart, no time to waste. I follow you on, follow you on. I follow you I follow you on all the way.
All right, thank you. Okay, listen, we're going to close out with a video for you guys as a little special extra bonus because you know we're already running late. Or I'm going to hear it for that, but I can't thank you guys enough. I love you guys.
Thank you so much. We love you.
Christopher, you're the man. Edward, you're the man. You're always the girl. We're going to go out with this, and next week we got a really, really special guest coming in, Karen Bella. Check it out. We'll be back. Stay tight. Be blessed. Have a great week. And check out this little bonus. And come on down Saturday night to the Theater 3 in Port Jefferson and get that 87% up to 100. God damn it.